Greetings everyone and welcome to The Tribe Must Survive, a new roguelike survival colony simulation releasing on Steam on February 22nd, 2024. The game is made by Walking Tree Games and published by Starbreeze Entertainment, and I have the honor of showing you hands-on gameplay. This is a sponsored video, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see more gameplay of this on my channel because it is already pretty fantastic, offers lots of depth, amazing graphics and tickles my exploration nerve. It's unforgiving and you really need to master its systems to survive as many days as possible. You can also try it out yourself on Steam during the Steam Next Fest February 5th to 12th, and don't forget to wishlist it. The link is in the video description. Without further ado, let's start a new game. Go, 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 go.
Whatever it is that lurks in the dark, it was about to get us. Everything happened so fast. Many were taken before we could sound the horn. The fire was our only hope. We had stocked up, wood and food and everything else, but we had not prepared against the shadows within. When tension turned to carnage, we fled into the night. Aimless we ran, for days, through a blur of darkness and fog, death all around us. When suddenly, the fog lifted, and the light came back. At least for now. Those shadows will return. Prepare. We have to survive.
Alrighty, and this is where it begins. There is my tribe. We can zoom in all the way out. We can also zoom out all the way and see the whole area around us with its territories that we can unlock at some point. Right now though, we need to start with some basic things. So it's night right now, or yeah, it's night. It's shadowy. We have the fire burning. The fire burns through the night, right, and offers us light. And in this case here, if people get out into the darkness, they would get swallowed up and go crazy. And we don't want that. Right now we have a bit of wood still left. We are consuming that wood when the fire is burning, so we constantly would need to produce new wood. And for that we need to start a smaller industry. So I'm going to start up with a stockpile that we can have somewhere that offers us then of course all the resources that we want to have. Let's go ahead and build this tab. Immediately built. There's also a smaller tutorial for the basics really, but it's really just very short and just gets you the general idea of what you want. We need to build some lumber camps to get the fire burning. So I'm going to head here and have one up there because there is some wood, right? And we have some forests here and here, so I'm also going to get me a lumber hut here and here. Very good. So we got those three. We got at the moment 6 people, 6 tribe members, and 3 of them have been assigned now. So we got still 3 unassigned. They're going to immediately start working now. It's dawn, so actually I can, turn off the fire. Because in this case here, we can save some wood, and during daytime, it's fine really. We can also have a quick look at the individual tribe members that we can see here, like Roguelike, and he's sitting by the fire right now. He's idle, and he has a fear level like everyone else, right? And the fear is growing when it's dark. And yeah, as nights get darker, his fear level will rise, and if it gets too high, he will panic and be shocked, in a state of shock, and that's probably when he dies, something like that. So we also want to keep the fear levels down for all my members. They also have certain demands like food, sleep, social and spiritual stuff that we're going to work on right now. Alright, so that's that. There is a stone deposit over there. That's going to be pretty important. And do we have some hunting grounds? I haven't found hunting grounds yet. There they are. There are some animals down there. So this is then also a good area of actually having some food. So let's go ahead and build me the granary. That's the next building that we have. 50 logs it costs me though. So we do need to wait a bit before I can do this, right? Let's just speed it up a bit. We can speed it up all the way through 3 times. And there is the wood coming in. With that, we can build a granary a bit further down here, perhaps. So that I can, something like that. Places the granary and also places then a hunter right away that we can afford. And since there was the hunting ground here, let's also go ahead and have the hunting grounds. Not too far away. I don't want to have people walking around too much. That would not be so good. Down to 9 wood now. We have some 48 food right now, 47. We need to stockpile some wood again for the night because it's already midday, as I can see. And this is how bright it gets during midday. Totally right. And as we can see, he's now going to hunt. I just love the art style, really. Reminds me of other games in this genre. Survival city builders, survival base builders. And very cute, very stylistic. Oh, there is a big forest up there. So this is where we probably should then focus a bit more on log piles as well. Lumberjacks. So this hunter should be fine. As we can see, that hunter is also now exploring a bit the deeper area there, where there's more hunting grounds then, right? Alright. Next up, 33 wood we have. Tents would be my next one, so people can actually sleep in places. And a tent costs me though 20 logs. So I'm going to wait a bit more. That's why it's important to keep the fire out, right? During daytime, for now. We're at 50 wood now. That's a bit more reasonable. I still would like to wait a bit more. So it's getting dark now. Now we have to do two things. First, we light the fire again. And we also sound the war horn. And this means that everybody has to get back now to the camp. Especially the hunter, right? Since he's the one outside. Everyone that is still within range here of the light can still continue working. It's a bit dark perhaps, but they're in no danger of actually getting swallowed. Alright, let's actually build me some tents. Two I would like to start with, and we should probably keep them closer to also my fire, right? Let's have them up there, the first two tents. Here you go. And this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you very much. And now we can continue on ourselves. So people have all the basics, really. A bit of sleep, right? Up to 6 people, actually. So we have now a total population of 12. And in the tents, you know what? As they scootly poop around, produce more babies. And this is also important. So as long as they're not panicking or anything like that, they will produce now new tribe members for us. That's also really important. Alright. It's night, the end of the night actually already. There it is. And we can now turn off the fire again. Because we're down to 17 wood. What I would like to do right away is, I'm going to build another lumber camp. We need more wood anyway. And let's do this. We have it here. Yeah, let's build it here. With that, we have then only one unassigned tribe member. Right, they're still sleeping. There they are. That was a long sleep there. Let's also check the fear levels. Yeah, it's changing now during daytime as long as I keep the fire out. If I activate the fire, the fear usually goes down, right? Problem is I can't do that right now because of my logs. We got some good sleep there though. And she has some food. So that's all that she needs right now to stay a bit happy there. We're also now in Act 1, Arrival. So of course the goal is to survive as many days as possible. We are at day 2. And the acts kind of like go through that motion then with you. And you can just see how many days, how many acts you can survive. When the fog lifted, only a few of us were left. Darkness and death still were heavy on our minds. But we had arrived in this place where we could set up our fragile flame. And with that we get some perks as well. The tolerance change cost is reduced because we have a fresh start. We are content to be alive, right? So the discontent goes down with that. And also through darkness and fog, the chance of shadow deaths is reduced right now. So when they're in the darkness. Though we have a shocking past, and this increases permanently our tribe fear level. Right, so in this case, that's that. By the way, yeah, 7. We have actually a new baby. So growing up immediately. So there's no kids as far as I can see. And in this case here, she can work with us right away. Getting dark again, let's activate the fire. And yeah, 54 on food, so we're still growing on that. And another day we have survived. Fear levels are increasing though now. We can also have a look at my tribe members like this, right? So fear is now around 50 then soon. We can also see our cohesion. In this case here, of what party the tribe members exist. So right now we only have one party, so this is fine. And there we can see the tribe. Right now we're in tolerance, and I would need to get more influence to increase my tolerance level here to permanently reduce my fear level as well. And then we have stability here. This is directly connected with discontent. So as long as we fulfill all the needs, this is still fine here. The tolerance is more important to me right now. And how can we get the influence up? Well, we have a spirit lodge. A spirit lodge is where the ritual takes place and the tribe members can satisfy their spiritual needs. Also, we produce directly influence. We also have some base production of 5 per day, but with the spirit lodge, we can actually speed that up. So this would be my next target now, since we have a decent wood production. I could also just keep the fire burning now through the day as well, because this is really quickly reducing fear levels, right? This is a good way of just permanently do this, and we have enough wood anyway. Let's keep it active during day as well. And let's go ahead and build me that spirit lodge. Definitely close to the fire, because I want to have those rituals take place during nighttime, right? And it's just a safe way of doing this when we have it by the fire directly. So somewhere here between the stockpiles is a good location for me. Very expensive, but it's going to be worth it. We're going to have one here that is now working on that. We are boosting our influence rate a bit with that, and we can now start rituals then. We could also use, well, medicine, or drugs, you might say, and we need to produce them first though. In this case, we don't have them yet. This is then advanced stuff. Logs are coming in, food is coming in still, so 1 hunter is enough for now. And we have 8 people, so we're growing rather quickly, aren't we? During daytime, I'm just going to keep everyone working. Let's sound the horn. So my hunter here returns. Oh, she's very far away. Let's also start a ritual. It's really creepy. And with that, they can also continue to reduce their fear and increase their spirituality, which is one of their basic needs. Also, it gives me a nice boost to influence. And the night is over again. Day 4 it is. 9 people growing further. I would like to use this to build me once more a hunter or a lumber camp. We're probably going to have it over there. And with that growth, I probably will need another hunter. So I could build a camp up there because there must be something as well, right? So I could start with that. It can be lucky. It doesn't have to be though. 2 hunters would probably certainly... there's actually quite a lot of game here. So let's go ahead and get me a second hunter. Down here. We have the population and food is actually dwindling now a bit. The Wanderer arrives. A strange man arrives at the camp. He's a full head taller and looks much stronger than any of our tribe members. His ragged hair and beard melt in with his huge mammoth fur gown, giving him the appearance of a giant bear. The man looks fiercely from left to right as our tribe members approach him. Their eyes lock with him, and the feral expression on his face turns into a calm, steady stare. "I'm here to take something from you," he growls in a strange accent. "Not as a robber. Today I'm not more than a beggar in urgent need of help. I cannot stay, but I will return in 3 days to take 50 stone. There's nothing material I can give you in return." You can have to help elsewhere because we don't have the 50 stone anyway. So this might have a negative or a positive effect on us. Alright, nighttime. Let's get the hunters back. Wood is growing really nicely right now. General fear levels are going down, thanks to having also the fire now burning during daytime, which of course is still increasing my wood consumption. So we would have way more wood at this point if I just let it out during day. I think today we can actually keep it out. It will raise fear levels a bit, but it should be stable. I want to get a bit more wood because we need 80 wood, and that's a lot to get the stone production going. We have 2 unassigned people. There we have it, 95 wood. And with that, I can start right away with the stone pit. We do have stone deposits over here, so let's start with that as well. The next important production for that building material, and only with that can we go then for more advanced buildings. And 2 people work in here right away. But as you can see, if I don't let the fire burn, we stockpile a lot of wood right away. Let's turn it on again. And let's actually get my... yeah, let's get my hunters back home. Oh, what a beautiful atmosphere. And, I could... yeah, everybody's sleeping right now. Have a ritual. Lots of people are awake. Let's do this. They're really happy when you do this. And the spiritual need goes up for that. Having the time of their lives. Of course, this is hindering my production a bit. Fear levels are good though. Let's turn off the fire. Okay, when do they stop, please? This is taking the whole day? Now it's over, right? And this should then boost their spiritual need. Perfect. The satisfaction is going up. We're at 12 of 12 people, by the way. So I can build another tent now. And with that we can grow. And we probably should do this. Hunters continue to slaughter. Food is fine, wood is fine, and stone is also coming in now. With that, we can actually build an explorer platform. This is really important because with that we can scout the surrounding area and also have then expeditions to the other territories. So let's do this and start with an explorer platform. Probably a bit further over here then. There you go. And this is when Explorer now goes out during daytime and will then scout the area around us and hopefully find some new secrets. And boy, there are many. Alright, 30 influence. That's really good because with that we will soon be able then to increase the tolerance level, which is really important. Alright, now we can work. And Ugovo here, she's going to now, or he, there he is, he's going now to explore the world. With that much growth, I would like to go ahead and get me another lumber mill or lumber camp. We do need really a lot of them over time. And we could also think about a beacon now. And this one would provide light then to the outer area so people could work through the night. Or we just provide more light in general, which is reducing in general fear levels. Either way, it will increase my lumber production. But I can see that fear levels are totally fine for the moment. No one is really here at risk of anything. Also, exploration continues. This area now. There it's nighttime again. We don't need to work through the night. Food production is also fine for the moment. We need way more stone though, because my next production would be the tinkery. And the tinkery, actually we can then start research points that we can generate to unlock us new tech. That is very important in progressing. Another thing I could think about is farming. But in that case here, the hunters are doing an amazing job right now. So I would like to accelerate my exploration as well. Let's build another explorer camp then down here by the hunters. And since we still have unassigned tribe members, I could also have another explorer then up here somewhere for this area. So we got 3 explorers then working for us. Lumber is fine, food is fine, stone is really not fine. Only 1 stone pit is not enough. So let's hope that we find another stone resource then. 1 tribe member is in shock. Oh, it's not this guy here. There he is. Rora Poor, the hunter, is in shock. No idea why. Is this general a problem? No, she's the only one. We got Urgega here, but he's neurotic. So in this case here, he already has a higher fear level than usual. The rest is looking really fine. So I have no idea why she's the one right now that has this fear problem. Alright, it's reducing though. She's sitting now by the fire. We keep the fire burning, of course, now during daytime as well for her. She's a hunter, right? So it might have something to do with her being out there all the time. A beacon would help, right? Having a beacon out there would provide more light and would permanently increase their fear problem. So let's actually build this one. I think for the wood we should be fine. He's just chilling over there the whole day. I mean, he's got nothing to do really, right? It's my problem, of course. There, it's daytime again. Let's build that beacon for the hunters. And this is providing now light in this area. I can also then turn it off and on if I want to. And with that we consume now 3 logs per hour, right? And yeah, my production is 88 per 24 hours. So should be fine. It's still a lot, right? It's, yeah, 30... over 60 logs that we consume now with the beacon in total. Which is severe. So let's build us another lumber camp for those forests. There is one over there that we could use. Or there is a huge forest here. We're not chopping it down that quickly anyway. Alright, exploration really takes off now. And during night, I can turn it off anyway to save some logs there again. Now, we have 52 influence. And we're at 18 of 18 population. So I'm probably keeping it like that for now. And what we can do now with that is we can actually increase the tolerance level. And with that, we do get another permanent fear reduction. I think that's better. Discontent is fine anyway. Let's go ahead and increase my tolerance level there. There you go. And this is now leading to a permanent -10 tribe member fear level. So in this case here, we keep fear really low right now. We don't want to have those shock states anymore. And yeah, we have survived 11 days so far. And could continue onwards here now. And there it is. We have a new resource over there. And that's green medicine that we can use from here. That's actually pretty cool. So the green medicine farm can be produced out of toads. And there we have this production then. I think actually let's go ahead and build this here, yeah. Someone is going to be assigned to that right away. And she's now harvesting toads. And we're going to make green medicine out of that. It's a pretty long distance though, as you can see, right? So either we have a beacon here too, so he can work through the night. Or, yeah, I have to call the horn for him too. And that's really late there. So 4 tribe members are in the dark now. And an eclipse will hit us in 5 days. There's also now an event for that. That means there's no light then during daytime as well. So for that we do need to have the beacons up then anyway. For now we can save a bit more wood. And yeah, of course building a beacon over there makes total sense. Something that we probably should do. Daytime again. 2 unassigned. So one is now going for the farm. And do we have that here then? That's the green, and with that we get a spiritual progress point for every piece of medicine that we use then here. Let's use the spirit lodge with the medicine so everybody can profit from those dead frogs. And they're all pretty happy about the frogs. And this is the tribe must survive. Day 13, that would be now the first random event then. And yeah, we can, of course, continue to survive as long as possible. I hope you enjoyed this one. Try it out yourself in the Steam Next Fest demo. And of course, I'm eagerly awaiting the release for this game. And then we can really explore it to the fullest. Stay tuned!